Good morning. It's your KCHW morning show. It is Thursday, December 4th. We are here with myself, Chuck Ritchie, and my ever lovely co-host, Gina Greenwood. We've got some special guests coming up the second half of the show. We have Janet from the theater, as well as Marshall, a young man who is a Whovillian this year for the what is it? The Susical Junior.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Susical Junior.
just for a second, my brain went.
That's okay.
Dial-up noises.
Directed by Ella Volts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to having him on the show. So we're getting off to a little bit of a late start. You know, my alarm on my phone, it goes, Monday through Friday or Monday through whatever.
Yeah.
And last Thursday
was Thanksgiving.
So I turned my alarm off for Thanksgiving and forgot to turn it back on. So we're running by the seat of our pants with no coffee this morning.
Oh my.
So we're going to see how this goes. But thank you. You brought me a lovely smoothie this morning.
I did. Made it with lots of love and fresh, delicious organic fruit and some berries and some yummy cinnamon.
I feel the love.
I know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is probably better for me than coffee anyway. So
we all need our coffee, but
Right.
You'll get it later after the show.
I'll get it after the show.
That's right.
Maybe someone will bring me one during the break.
There you go.
Anyone?
Hint.
Anyone? No. Yeah. So let's get on with the show. We got a bunch of stuff happening this weekend.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a busy week.
Full. And it's full moon, by the way.
Oh, that explains so many things.
Tonight.
Yeah.
It's at 6:00 official, and it always floats a couple days, 4th, 5th, but it's tonight. It's 6:00, so
awesome.
it's the powerful full moon. Yeah.
Awesome.
In Sagittarians.
Well, that'll be good. I got to drive to Spokane late tonight.
There you go.
Back again late.
You'll be lit by the full moonlight.
Yeah. I got to go pick up my wife from a late train ride home.
Oh, a train ride.
Yeah.
Ooh, love
Yeah,
that.
she took the train over to the coast for an event, and she's probably...
Trains are fun.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
They are. And it's a relaxing way to travel,
It is so relaxing.
We went, so she left on Monday night, and we took her to the train depot. Her train left at like 4 o'clock in the morning. It was a crazy time. And
Monday?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk in, and it's this very...
quiet?
It's quiet, and it's sort of this like stepping back in time. You walk in, and there's this guy, with his little train hat, working in the train depot. You walk in. Good morning, friends. How can and he starts telling you
The greeter.
at this time you're going to do this, and you're going to have a beautiful sunrise this morning.
Yes.
And it was such a. I think next time I need to go to the coast, I'm going to travel by train because it was.
It's really great. I traveled one year, many years ago, from the Santa Fe Indian Market, all the way from Santa Fe back. I had traveled over with my friend Estella Loretto, and she and I traveled together, and then I took the train back. It was awesome.
Well, I worked for the Alaska Railroad for one summer, and I was the food and beverage manager on the car that the tourists all come on, and we had a few train cars full of passengers, and then behind that was Princess, and behind that was one of the other touring companies. I ran the food car for the
food car.
Yeah, for the Alaska Railroad portion of it, and it was really
people well traveled. They like to use the train there in Alaska.
Well, no, mostly it was tourist related. It was like
I see.
And
like a tour.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun being on the train and getting to know all the engineers and being able to go up with the engineers and the train crew and like ride on that little front deck with the railing as you're going down the road and get all the stuff, go all the places that the passengers can't normally go.
Oh, secret passage.
Oh yeah, and be able to hang out like in the baggage car. That was our sort of break room.
Nice.
And it was
great
a ton
experience.
Of fun.
Good experience.
It does get a little, the train ride from Anchorage to Fairbanks was our run, and it's about an 18-hour train ride. So it's a long ride. And doing
people get that on like for a tour, 18 hours.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, and you stop in like Denali, and you don't stop and get out, but you just it really more slows down.
But still,
that's
a long journey. 18 hours.
It is, and it was always fun. I don't want to discourage anyone from going because it's great, but there were a lot of tourists that would get upset because they
didn't realize how long it would be.
Well,
you mean?
Well, they knew how long it was going to be, but they spend a lot of money on it and a lot of time on these trips, and it's sort of their the focus of their trip. Some people come up just to do the train ride. They expect to see the wildlife and all this stuff, but trains are loud.
They are loud.
And wildlife hears that train coming from miles ahead and runs.
They're scattered.
And for a good majority of the train portion, you have about 3 feet between the train and the trees.
Wow.
So you're literally going for hours in a tunnel between trees. It's not, as scenic as people. There are portions like when you come through Denali and it opens up, it is unlike any experience you'll ever have. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's worth the trip just for that.
Yes, indeed.
But a lot of people are expecting that. Oh, it's Alaska. It's going to be this big, long, beautiful train ride. But about 8 hours of it is you can't see anything but trees whizzing by.
Speaking of trains, the new Netflix movie came out that was filmed in our local area. Train Dreams.
Yes.
And so it's rave reviews. It's in the local paper as well.
Yeah.
All types of local footage and the story of loggers and train people and all that from back in the day.
With Joel Edgerton and Felicity Jones
and the whole crew stayed at the ranch's meadow at Forest, arranged with a friend.
Yeah.
To host them. I didn't, I met a couple people, but it wasn't like I was going to be like, oh, I'm down there, But it was pretty exciting to just to see what goes into it. But it's supposed to have really good reviews.
Oh yeah, they're saying it's getting all the Oscar buzz right now. Yeah.
Right here in our local.
And so William H. Macy is also in it.
Yes.
And I do remember when it was happening, there were reports. People were like, "Oh my goodness, William H. Macy's at the Tweila Farmers Market."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And the people Webley's Lumberyard. They've been in business for years and years. And so there are pictures in the paper with the star and just the history that they've been operating. So I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I tried to get somebody on the radio while they were doing it, and I could never get a hold of anybody. But, oh, well.
So we have an exciting jumping into Art Walk, right?
Yeah.
Because, that's... You have to go through everything because we got a little bit of a late start, but go ahead.
Yeah, let's try to run through everything. I could go on and on.
On and on.
All right, so today we're looking at a high of 35 degrees with cloudy skies. As you noticed, there was a little bit of snow when we got up this morning.
Snow, yes.
And a few more flurries and snow showers are possible throughout the day today. Then 31 degrees overnight with cloudy skies and a 24% chance of some more snow. Tomorrow, snow in the forecast sitting at about 80%. We're looking at temperatures at a high of 36 degrees, steady in the 30s. Then 34 degrees overnight with some fog early on. We're going to get a bunch of snow mostly through most of the day, but it's going to be warm. It's going to be above freezing. So it's going to be a very wet snow tomorrow, depending on how much we get. It says we're getting about 1 inch, but the snowstorm we had coming through on Monday night called for less than half an inch, and we didn't get much here in Chewelah, but I was driving my wife back and forth to the train at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
during the
makes
worst
a
of it.
difference at Loon Lake stretch too.
Oh yeah,
like there.
They probably got at least 3 or 4 inches in that Loon Lake area.
Yeah.
Here in Chewelah, we didn't get. It was weird. You pass where you pass about where Deer Lake is, and it just stopped and got clear.
Right.
Between
it's
then,
that little pocket. It's always that way.
Especially between Loon Lake and Spokane, it was gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
But what's on Saturday?
Luckily, we had just put our snow tires on.
What is our? What's the forecast for Saturday?
So Saturday, during city sidewalks, it's actually going to be pretty nice. We got some cloudy skies early on, with partial sunshine through the day.
Ooh,
so
good.
We're going to have a mix of clouds and sun for city sidewalks. And then it's going to cool down a little bit in the evening with a low of 32 degrees. Maybe a mix of rain and snow overnight, but that won't happen until about midnight. So during the day, it actually should be a beautiful day.
Excellent.
It would have been nice if some of that snow would have stuck around and we could have had a white city sidewalks and then clear up and get beautiful, but we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, then Sunday, a mix of rain and snow again with a high of 30. Oh, sorry, we can say something?
No, we'll embrace whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever
it'll be fun.
happens.
It'll be great.
Yeah.
Probably still the best weather because last year it was raining. The year before that, we had a heavy snow.
Mm-hmm. It's always such a great little gathering.
Oh, yeah. I remember the year we had, because there was one year we got, during city sidewalks, we must have had 8 inches of snow that day. It was coming down hard all day. And the lobby of the Aaron Huff Memorial Center had over a quarter inch of standing water covering the entire lobby.
Oh, wow.
Just from people coming in with their shoes. And we had, there were the rugs down, but those rugs can only take so much.
That's
and
right.
It was, oh man.
No matter how much you stomp the snow off,
we had to clean the living room with a squeegee. Or clean not the living room, but yeah. Yeah, it was fun. So yeah, then Saturday we have another mix of rain and snow in store for us with a high of 40 degrees, 37 overnight again. So again, not likely to stick around and probably going to melt everything off. Especially coming on Monday, temperatures really warming up. 43 for the high, 42 overnight with rain likely.
Wow.
Then Tuesday, a high of 46 degrees. It's practically going to be summertime again. Then a 35-degree overnight low with mostly cloudy skies and a 24% chance of rain. Then 42 and 38 on Wednesday with more showers. 44 and 35 on Thursday of next week with more showers again. So things are warming up. But then if you look further into the month, about mid-month, it's snow all day, every day. So we'll see how that holds out. We'll keep an eye on that. Keep everyone updated. And on our Chewila Valley Lions Club calendar, what do we have here? Oh, if I can reach it.
Stretch.
There we go. They're kind of like a cat, a cat or a dog.
Oh, yeah.
You can't see him stretch without saying, "Oh, big stretch." Yeah. All right. So today with birthday, we have Joey Baker. So happy birthday, Joey.
All right. Happy birthday.
You had a look on your face. Is that a friend of yours?
I just always like celebrating someone's birthday.
We're going to sing a little birthday song. We're going to sing Paula's birthday song. Do you know it?
I don't know her favorite one.
It goes, it's her own song.
Oh, it's her own song.
It's kind of a Muppet birthday song. It just goes, happy birthday, happy day, happy birthday, yay, hey!
Woo.
And then it ends with jazz fingers. So all of you out there singing along, you got it. You nailed it. Good job, everybody. All right. And, of course, that weather condition report brought to you. I was early in the season. I got to start remembering this. The weather and mountain condition report, of course, brought to you by 49 Degrees North Mountain Resort.
They're not quite open, are they?
No, they're not quite open
But
yet.
I'm sure it's around the bend.
It is coming up soon. They are working on it, or I guess they're working on waiting for the conditions to be right. Up at the base of the mountain, there's 7 inches of total snow. We got an inch of new snow up there last night. At the summit, 11 inches deep, 1 inch of new snow last night, 4 inches of new snow in the last 48 hours. It is currently snowing there with a temperature of 27 at the base, 25 at the summit. Said new snow last night. It keeps adding up, and the forecast looks good for the rest of the week. They will operate just as soon as they have a sufficient base of snow.
Oh, absolutely.
So
People are jazzed.
getting there. It's getting close. It's that like playing hopscotch of like, okay, do we? No. Okay, is it gonna snow? Oh, okay, no. Yep. It very, very soon. So all you skiers out there, snowboarders, they are just kind of on standby waiting.
Right.
Of course, with next week with those temperatures spiking up, might melt off some of the stuff they have up there because even in the high 40s, even up in the high elevations, it's probably still gonna warm up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So not great, but then next week, but after next week, it'll cool back down again, and winter will be here. I promise.
Excellent.
I promise you that, everybody. All right, so let's go ahead and get on to our calendar of events. So today we have the Senior Citizens Potluck and Games happening at 3060 3rd Avenue in Valley. That's the Senior Citizens, the Valley Fire Department building.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
The fire building.
Yeah.
Nice space.
Oh, yeah, I've never been there.
I have.
Yeah.
Been to a few baby showers and things like that, but it's
cool.
very, very nice. I just love the gathering. We had thought about going sometime.
Yeah.
Maybe we should.
I
don't like to live with shoulds or coulds, but we'll just make it happen.
Right. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah.
So we've got is somebody here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're here. So, yeah, that's happening. Senior citizens from Chewila Valley and Springdale, they're invited to join on the first and third Thursday of each month for potluck and games from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then the Chewila Food Bank, of course, is open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's at the Senior Citizen Center and here in Chewila. So go ahead and if you need that, they'll be open for you.
Donations.
Or if you want to drop off donations.
I know. I put a whole nice box together for the drop-off at the
nice.
Remax. It was fun just to put a fun holiday cheer box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
That was awesome. And donations of money is always great. If you want to volunteer, help, that is also greatly appreciated.
Yeah. And so tonight is the first Thursday Art Walk.
I know.
And do you have the information up for that?
I certainly do.
Outstanding.
I just have it right here, my little paper, my little local yokel. The Independent
Outstanding.
tells us whatever we need. So again, an incredible collaboration at the Trail's End. Melissa Cole with Barbara Stefanik.
Safronic. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I went to the fashion show as
Oh,
you
it
were
was
there.
incredible.
It was incredible. So come and check this out. There's a beautiful collaboration with these ladies. Melissa Cole's a painter, so she did some fabric. They did fabric printing also from her paintings. And then Barbara travels abroad and uses this. I want to know. I don't know exactly. It's not batik. It's more African based and more indigenous, but it's a relief, like a batik-ish type.
Yeah.
And then she does these beautiful panels of these bright, vivid textile colors. And then her husband and her take apart men's herringbone jackets and wools, right, from the local vintage stores and stuff. And then the panels are just incredible. So it neutralizes the vivid colors. An exquisite design.
Yeah,
exquisite. And Melissa's paintings. It's called cross-pollination.
Yeah.
That's the theme of that show. And then I guess something new, Westhoff is going to be celebrating their supporting Acres with decorations of like cookies and ornaments and things. That's a new addition. And Marta is going to be at the cattle
Wait,
butcher.
so Acres is going to be
West,
part
they're,
of the
they're
artwork?
helping. They're helping. That's what was I think it's happening today at the Westoff area. Their business, but it's collaboratively with Acres because I think Acres is going to start doing some like paintings and sip paintings and decorations of cookie, different things. But it says tonight, I think it's happening on location at Westoff.
Very, very
and then
cool.
Chris, beautiful paintings at the Chris Leewater at the Yale Press. I checked his work out. He's sold a lot, which is awesome. Nancy Bloom will be at the Quartzsite Brewery.
Oh, nice.
So I know.
I ran into Nancy last night at the groomer in Colville.
Where?
At the dog groomer in Colville.
Aw.
We were both bringing our doodles in.
Yeah, the little what's the breed again?
I do believe she has a doodle. She might have I don't know if she has a standard poodle or a doodle.
She walks past my place. I pet the little doggy dog.
I think she has a doodle.
Dark, all black.
Yeah. I don't think it's a full poodle. I do think, somebody correct me. Everybody knows Nancy's dog. So
right.
Yeah.
And you had mentioned, this is good to know, I wasn't aware that the Spotlight Gallery is not going to be happening until spring.
Right.
At the Ehrenhof.
Right. The Creative District.
Yeah. I just wanted to make mention of that.
Yeah. I say it was a collaboration between the Creative District and the Arts Guild this year.
Yes.
I say that meaning the Arts Guild did most of the work. So thank you guys for that. But
so that's what's happening. I don't know all the details, but Gail Schrappe told me that they've arranged through the Chihuahua Arts Guild a presentation from Melissa and Barbara at the high school. So the kids get like the same art lecture that I attended at the brewery. It's so great. So she's bringing them to the school, and then Valley kids are going to be bussed in, and the whole slideshow, similar to what we experienced with the art lecture.
Yeah.
And then some of the Valley kids that ride the bus over for the field trip, they're going to go over to the gallery. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, that's incredible.
So Chihuahua Arts Guild, Gail Schrappe, shout out on that idea. And of course, collaborators with maybe some other ladies. I don't know, but she's the one that told me. And I thought that was a brilliant thing because it was very inspiring. Those art lectures are great because you get an essence of the artists and their journey.
And so the kids are actually going to the art gallery
afterwards, the Valley kids.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're riding the bus over to the high school to see the lecture.
Yeah.
And so I think it's fantastic.
I love
it.
Good
and
job.
then I want to mention really another thing I think it's incredible is Operation Santa with the Kiwanis. Okay, so it's going to be really fabulous. You can sign your kids up at the Independent if your kids are in need, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
You have to go and ask for the Operation Santa binder.
Operation Santa, and you give their age and their size and different things. So that's 9 to 5. The deadline for that is the December 12th. Also, at Redline Finishing, you can drop off unwrapped gifts or toys, and they've got together a gift basket for local certificates and gifts, and raffle tickets are $5 or for each ticket, or you get 5 for $20, and then that basket's going to be raffled off December 15th. You can call Bodana Katzer 935-6842, or just look up Redline, and then of course they accept donations, money donations also.
Yeah,
it's really important. Another community outreach, which touches my heart.
So. It's cool what they're doing.
Yeah.
And also, if you do want to donate money, you can mail those checks, write them to Kiwanis Operation Santa.
Or I'm sure they'll take your checks at the Red Line.
Oh yeah. Or you can mail them to P.O. Box 1014, Chihuahua, Washington.
Right. It's in the Independent on the front page. So if you want to find more details, read the paper.
Outstanding. Or again, call Bodana over at Redline Finishing.
And then another fun thing is the Joy to the World, right, on the 7th?
Yes.
Which is incredible lineup, and that's going to be at the Abundant Life Fellowship. And I thought that sounded incredible. December 7th at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
It's Sarah Brown, and they go by a different name now, but all kinds of Steve and Chaz Riddler, Eastern Washington University Choir, Symphonic Choir, and it's going to be a beautiful show.
Absolutely.
Bringing the Christmas joy to your heart.
Yeah.
Through music. Which is the best.
I do think, I'm not sure, but I do think that show is very close to being sold out.
Okay. That's also presented by the Chihuahua Arts Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure.
Shout out for that.
Yeah, any of those places that the ticket locations,
Tickets
do you have those?
Are the same, Acres and then Valley Drugstore. House of Music in Colville.
Yep.
So you can go to ChewellaArtsGuild.org. They're $15.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm not sure. Again, I think those tickets, as of yesterday, they were just about sold out. But call ahead.
You could stand outside like carolers and just like wave back and forth and listen to the concert if you can't get in.
Right on.
Or sing for the people that are exiting. You can do a little Christmas carol or something.
Oh, yeah.
Then the tree lighting ceremony, I believe, in our...
Let's back up, though. Let's back up to Friday, because we skipped a whole day.
Friday,
Actually,
let's go.
we skipped 2 days.
I know the tree lighting ceremony.
Yeah, well, that's on Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna get back to Friday. So the Chamber of Commerce meeting is at 7 to 8 a.m.
Okay, yep.
The Winter Pickleball is at the old middle school gym from 8:30 to 11:30. That's happening every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and now they actually have Saturday pickleball as well.
They do.
Yeah.
Pickleball is taking the world by storm.
The world's fastest growing sport.
I know.
And then community bingo is at Fired Up Pizza tomorrow night. That's at 302 East Main Avenue in Chewelah. Don't they usually do bingo on a different night?
And I'm sorry I didn't mention, but the Brats play at the Fired Up Pizza tonight.
That's right.
We always have to say thank you for that because I got to go to a couple Sunday jams. Woohoo!
Nice.
Had to dance, have some fun.
Did you play anything?
No, I just dance.
Okay.
I just dance around.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Drag people out, dance, come on.
Those are a lot of fun.
It's super fun.
Oh, yeah.
But they're playing tonight at Fired Up Pizza.
Yes, they are.
And then Nina's going to be serving some Thai food at her new place in the general store on Thursday, tonight.
Yes, she will.
And then, of course, we've got Jesse, all the different restaurants to support the Art Walk.
Oh, yeah.
And also City Sidewalk. So it's a big, fun-packed weekend.
It is. It's a busy weekend. We're going to get into the weekend Saturday now. There's so much stuff happening on Saturday.
I know.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
So let's start. Let's see how we're going to go. We've got, well, of course, it's City Sidewalks, where there's going to be the Town Fair, the Artisan Fair happening on 3rd Avenue. Chewville is happening at the Aaron Huff Memorial Center.
And the Grinch will be present.
The Grinch is going to be around, I hear. I hear he's a pretty cool guy.
We have a mayor for Tweeville. Mayor is going to show up, too, for Tweeville.
We do.
Awesome. We're not going to announce who that is.
I think my mouse.
Surprise.
Oh, right. I think my mouse just died.
Well, our guests are here.
Yeah, they are. Well, let's go ahead and get through Saturday real quick.
Sidewalks, I just want to say, in the paper, they have great photographs, too, of the one-act show. I really wish I would have seen that. Great coverage on that. And there's all the lists of all the businesses right here in the Chewelah Independent.
Oh, nice.
Letting you know exactly who's sponsoring, what's going to be happening, the whole shebang.
Sorry,
It's always so fun and festive, and the community is so supportive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I'm distracted. My mouse just died.
Well, here, does this one work?
No, not on this computer.
Oh.
That's okay. I got to back up here, but the cord's not quite long enough. Yeah, so then, let's go ahead and get through this really quick because we have guests in the other room
we
got to
do.
bring in, but we still got a few minutes. You go over to Seti Sace Hardware. There is Santa Claus with Becky's Best Buddies for your pet photos.
What day is that?
That's Saturday during City Sidewalks.
Okay,
from 10,
get your little picture taken with your four-legged.
And that's from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, and that's it's a photo op. It's in past years they have charged for the photos, but they're not printing photos anymore. So just come and take your own photo and leave a donation for
there you go
for Becky's Best
for
Buddies.
Becky's Buddies,
who just had the pub crawl that was really fun.
I heard a few people went to that.
Yeah, it's
hard to go to everything. But I heard it was very well attended.
We had a visitor from Artswa from the state that was here in town that night. Unfortunately, he had to leave, but we decided to go ahead and do the pub crawl without him. So it was fun. We had a good time. And then, of course, always a good fundraiser for Becky's Best Buddies.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And, of course, the Valley... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I've just never done that before. I don't know how. I know you get a card, like a poker hand,
and
you go you do the rounds. I've heard of it.
Basically, you have a sheet, and you go to each location, and you pull a card, and they mark it down on your sheet which card you pulled, and then you all meet at the end of the night. And
see who has the best hand?
Yeah, see who has the best hand.
Oh.
And then the winner splits the pot.
I see.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. You get to you get to see everybody out and about. And
right, what's that song? Two hot hands to hold 'em.
Yeah, you got to know when to fold them.
You got to know when to fold them, but
That's
I guess
right.
this is different. Good morning.
And then, of course, the Valley Warriors Against Cancer is having their Christmas Bazaar during City Sidewalks. That's going to be at the American Legion during the same time from 10 to 3. Let's see. They're going to do, if you have any questions, you can call Darla Olson. Or donations to the Valley Warriors Against Cancer. You can make
and
those
that's at the Legion Hall?
Yeah. You can make those checks payable to Valley Warriors Against Cancer and mail that to 3125 Highway 231 in Valley. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got...
And our park is lit up.
It is
gorgeous.
Oh
the
my
big
goodness.
tree, the stallion is right in front.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful. Picture, photo op. Lots of different beautiful trees. But I really like that dramatic one behind the stallion. It's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
It's like gymongous. I don't know if that's a word.
Gymongous. It is now.
Okay.
I heard it. I heard you say it. It's a word. I just, I heard Sharon said yesterday, because a bunch of those lights have been donated recently this year, and she said where they came from, and I can't remember where they came from. Maybe if somebody knows and can put it in the comments on where those trees came from. Oh, you know what? I just realized I was looking for the comments, and our camera's on now.
Oh.
Oops, sorry about that. All right, so let's see. Let's get back to it here. Oh, this mouse doesn't work very well. I got a backup mouse. All right, so then we've got of course, the Christmas fair with the farmers market. It's happening on 3rd Avenue.
Correct.
And that's where they have all the different vendors from the market and vendors that are just coming for this one event.
And the library is going to be doing ornaments,
Yep.
I believe.
Yep.
The Friends of the Library, right there.
And you're
I'm
going to
be
there?
doing something fabulous, I'm sure.
Yes.
My brain is calculating. Like I am a creative vortex, so sometimes I just have to play around. And so, like tomorrow is Friday, so I have that's a freer day because normally at the market,
Right.
So it frees me up. So I'm gonna think of something fun for the young people and old people, also young at heart. The older ones young at heart. So it'll be a fun, hands-on energy. And then again, the library's doing ornaments, I do believe.
Yeah.
And there'll be all kinds of beautiful vendors, and inside the Huff Center, music, probably Cindy and Mo, and
Yep, we got Cindy and some of her
the
students.
trio and students.
Yeah.
And we got things happening.
It's going to be a lot
It'll
of
be
fun.
festive.
Yeah. And then, of course, let's see, we do have the Chewville happening inside the Aaron Huff Memorial Center.
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of local artists, artisans, and makers. Let's see. And pretty much that's it. I mean,
And the timing on that is
1 to 3, 10.
to
I'm sorry, 10 to 3, 10 to 3,
Okay.
and that's an.
All you have to do is come down by the Huff Center, and you'll see it all happening.
Yeah, I think this is the
10
4th
to
or 5th year maybe for Chewville happening.
Yeah, it's
And
great.
yeah, and of course there is still a call for volunteers if you want to come and help.
Oh yeah, there's
Setup is tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Aaron Huff Memorial Center.
and anybody wants to volunteer in
Yep.
any of the booths, because people, sometimes they have to go to the restroom.
Oh yeah,
So you could be a floater
yeah,
and
yeah.
just offer, say, hey, if you need some help, I'll sit at your booth. So you can go get a cup of hot chocolate and go to the restaurant. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
People always need a little assistance.
Oh yeah. Then there's going to be a Santa Claus is going to be out and about during the day.
Aw.
There's going to be carolers.
And Mrs. Claus, I'm sure.
Mrs. Claus, absolutely. Let's see. There's a couple more things happening that are fun. The reindeer games happening at Bradley's Taekwondo.
Oh.
That's happening from 10 to 3, where for $5 you can rent a cup of Nerf darts and a Nerf blaster. And there's going to be...
And blast like people, reindeers?
Yeah.
Dressed up as reindeer?
There's going to be trees and kids, reindeer dodging the darts and hiding behind the trees. And
Okay.
I hear rumor there's going to be a bear.
Okay.
All kinds of wildlife.
Now, when does I know I'm jumping ahead, but I
Okay.
really love this, the labyrinth.
That's at the end of the month.
Correct.
Yeah,
But that
yeah.
is we'll talk more about that
Yeah.
in the future, but it's so wonderful.
Well, we might even talk about that once we're done talking about Saturday.
Okay.
Because I do want to talk about that.
I know
wanna-
it's very magical.
Oh, it is. It is. We actually have a lot to talk about with that one. But so let's see. I know there's more stuff going on. There's a bunch of stuff that Sharon had yesterday that's not on the calendar of things happening on Saturday related to city sidewalks. But just come on down. You'll
Come down.
You'll find
Just be
All the businesses
be in
are
the
participating.
moment. Just
Absolutely.
celebrate.
So then the Christmas tree lighting, 4 p.m. in the city hall.
Okay, that's what. And you bring an ornament.
Yep. Bring an ornament, or you can take that one you made at the library booth and hang it on the city
That's
Christmas
correct.
tree at the
That's
front of the city hall.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So that's happening at 4 p.m. at the city hall.
On Saturday. Perfect.
Yeah.
So that's great. Yeah, make an ornament at the library booth, and then come on over.
Absolutely.
Hang an ornament for community spirit.
It's going to be quite the day.
I know.
There's
Goodness.
a lot of stuff going on. So then let's move on to Sunday. Of course, you mentioned the Joy to the World concert. That's
Sunday the 7th.
Sunday the 7th. Yep. Again.
And that's the Abundant Life Church.
Yep. Check those ticket outlets. They might be sold out.
Yes.
We had a gentleman also happening on the 6th and the 7th is the Messiah, Handel's Messiah happening at
the Woodlands,
at the Woodland Theater in Kettle Falls. We had a gentleman on, the director of that, on the show yesterday.
Oh, excellent!
And of course, that show is sold out. That show's sold out, but it's going to be a great show happening as well. Then of course, pickleball again. I said earlier pickleball was Saturday. Pickleball Sunday.
Sunday we're doing that.
So that's Sunday pickleball from 2 to 4 at the old Jenkins Middle School. And then, of course, the All Ages Blues and Brews Jam happening from...
and here's another For His Glory in concert, December 5th.
Oh, yes.
6 p.m. at the Sand Canyon, the Chihuahua, what's CDA Church, the abbreviation? It's Sand Canyon Road.
I don't know. I know it's the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Seventh-day Adventist. That makes sense.
Thank you for catching that one. I missed it.
So this is For His Glory in concert, December 5th, which is tomorrow.
Yeah.
At 6 p.m.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for catching that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, then, so I do want to bring up, before we go ahead to the break, later this month, for New Year's Eve, is the, first of all, the Trash Grade Ball happening. They're scheduling some workshops right now. Don't have dates yet, but there's going to be some workshops with some of the past winners and some local artists to help you work through kind of figuring out some ideas or get started on making something for the Trash Grade Ball.
Okay.
So there's going to be materials and ideas to get your juices flowing for coming up with outfits made out of recycled materials and trash. Yeah, the Trash Grade Ball is New Year's Eve at the Chula Center for the Arts, of course, put on by the Chula Creative District. And also the Tree Labyrinth is happening. What dates are the Tree Labyrinth here? I've got them up. I had it here yesterday. Oh, so the Tree Labyrinth starts Sunday the 28th, 3 days after Christmas.
Because people can donate their Christmas trees.
Yep.
Live or artificial. And it's in the parking lot right outside the Creative District. I mean, the PACA Center.
Yeah, outside of the theater.
It's so great.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
And it's going to be bigger and better this year.
I know.
And, again, looking for volunteers for the
setup.
Yeah, for the setup and for manning the booth. Last year, it was just a small handful of people. Hats off to the people that did help and get that up and running. It really was magical.
It was beautiful.
So this year...
Labyrinths are great, but just the fresh smell of the trees and the lights. And,
oh, yeah.
And then you get a little treasure as you go through, and you'll find out.
And there was one day, I was there helping Paula, one day of the entire time the Labyrinth was there last year, there was some snow that fell.
Oh.
And being in the Labyrinth, walking through that Labyrinth as the big, beautiful flakes are falling
nice.
was truly magical.
Incredible.
So, yeah, that's happening from the 28th to, I don't have the January schedule up. I can't believe next month is already January.
Well, let's just flow with this month
right?
for now. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Too far ahead.
Yeah, so that Christmas tree Labyrinth, it goes until the 4th of January.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Starts the 28th.
Yeah, 28th of December through 4th of January.
Yeah.
So that is a good one, of course, looking for volunteers to help throughout that.
Volunteers are needed everywhere.
You can if you want to volunteer, you can contact us here. You can contact somebody with the theater, contact Paula directly, or just send us a message, and we'll point you in the right direction.
And they'll probably have like a sign up, like I've done in the past, in a couple hours shift. So don't think you're going to have to do it all day.
Yeah,
you can do an hour, 2 hours, half a day, or stay the whole day. Either way.
Yeah, and don't every hour count. Every hour helps.
Yeah.
Every chance you can get to help out.
So we have our guests in the house.
We do.
We've got Janet is here.
Yep, we do. So let's go ahead. We're going to take our break.
Take a little break, but we're going to have some fun and talk about Seussical Jr.
Absolutely. Yeah. So in the meantime, again, we're going to take our break. We're going to listen to some news. We're going to thank our sponsors, and we'll be right back with our special guests to talk about Seussical Jr.
So who besides Janet? It's
Marshall.
He's in the show.
Marshall. Ooh, you're gonna get tired of that joke by the end of this show.
I don't know that joke.
It's a Brady Bunch joke. Marshall.
Oh,
yeah.
Good gracious!
Yeah. Right? Right.
Well, I know the song the Brady Bunch, but I don't know the joke.
All right, well, stick around. We'll be right back. You're listening to KCHW 102.7 Northern Lights Public Radio.
Public News Service doing newscast December the 4th, 2025. I'm Mike Clifford. Before the Trump administration began attacking people suspected of smuggling drugs at sea, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth approved contingency plans for what to do if an initial strike left survivors. That from multiple sources in the New York Times. They report the military would attempt to rescue survivors who appeared to be helpless, shipwrecked, and out of what the administration considered a fight, but it would try again to kill them if they took what the U.S. deemed to be a hostile action, like communicating with suspected cartel members. The Times notes after the smoke cleared from a first strike September 2nd, there were 2 survivors and one of them radioed for help. Admiral Frank Bradley, who commanded the operation, ordered a follow-up strike, and both were killed. On orders from Trump and Hegseth, the U.S. military has attacked 21 boats, killing 83 people as part of a legally disputed policy of executing people suspected of smuggling drugs. Meantime, a coalition of groups from around the country, including North Carolina, has formed the U.S. campaign to end the death penalty.
The alliance hopes to build on the decades-long momentum to abolish capital punishment. The coalition includes groups from across the political spectrum, as well as faith groups, civil rights organizations, and people exonerated from death row. Director of the campaign, Laura Porter, says public support for the death penalty has decreased steadily in the past 3 decades, and less than half of people ages 18 to 54 support it. She also notes that new death sentences remain at historic lows.
In a country of 348 million people, there will be less than 30 new death sentences in 2025. There's no greater indicator of how Americans feel about the death penalty than in the jury room, and juries are sending very few people to death row.
This year has seen an uptick in the number of death sentences carried out. This is largely due to Florida, which accounts for more than a third of executions this year. North Carolina has not carried out an execution since 2006. I'm Eric Tegedoff reporting.
As ICE raids continue in Boston, a free soccer program is helping immigrant kids cope with the fear of their parents being deported.
Coaches with the nonprofit Soccer Without Borders are working to build their players' confidence and skills while trying to reassure families that the soccer fields are still safe. Program manager Caitlin Silva says there's an excitement among the players to grow as athletes and feel proud of their cultural backgrounds.
The soccer field is an amazing place to momentarily forget all the stresses that are going on in the world and for them to be kids again.
The program serves more than 1,000 kids ages 7 to 20 with 2 practices a week and games on Sundays. Silva says it's okay if players don't always feel comfortable showing up. She says with some immigrant parents afraid to leave their homes, the program has now shifted to a local league that requires less travel. This story is based on original reporting from Marcelo Rodriguez with the Boston Globe. I'm Catherine Carley.
This is Public News Service. New legislation for members of the Montana congressional delegation aims to make environmental restoration projects easier and less expensive.
Montana Congressman Troy Downing and Senator Steve Daines are sponsoring the Floodplain Enhancement and Recovery Act. It would exempt floodway restoration from federal floodplain permit reviews. David Brooks with Montana Trout Unlimited cites a farmer who lives along Trout Creek near Helena. He wanted to shore up about 100 feet of steep riverbank and plant willow trees to stop erosion. Brooks says the whole project would have cost about $1,000, but the permitting costs were far higher.
Because it's in a mapped floodplain and had to go through floodplain permitting review, the estimated cost for that modeling and review was $10,000 to $15,000, and so the landowner could not afford to do it.
Under current policy, any proposed project in a regulated floodplain must prove it won't cause any rise of flood elevations. Brooks says this bipartisan legislation is a common-sense solution and would allow a certified engineer to sign off on low-risk projects, verifying they won't jeopardize infrastructure. I'm Laura Hatch, reporting.
And even after the federal government reopened and released food assistance funding, Coloradans are still turning to local food pantries to put food on the table.
State officials recently added $1.2 million to this year's Community Food Grants program to help 5 feeding Colorado food banks purchase food in bulk and deliver it to hunger relief partners throughout the state, like the pantry operated by the North 40 Mountain Alliance, which serves communities near Red Feather Lakes. Alliance Director Darlene Kilpatrick says that money is critical to meet growing demand.
We have families that both parents are working, they're struggling to get by, or someone has lost their job and they have no money for food. To be able to offer food to give them that sense of security and hope can be life-changing.
I'm Eric Galatis.
Finally, as folks in Michigan think about their charitable giving this season, health leaders say vision care remains one of the most overlooked needs, especially in underserved communities, even as the World Health Organization and the United Nations recognize it as essential to long-term development.
Studies show every dollar invested in vision care yields up to $28 in economic benefits. The Gary Bernstein Community Health Center in Pontiac is Michigan's largest volunteer-led free clinic. CEO Mary Lewis says people often don't think about vision care until it becomes a crisis, and many of the uninsured patients they see are already facing health problems that threaten their sight.
So we're seeing patients who are chronically ill. And as we know, diabetes especially can really impact someone's vision.
Crystal Blair reporting.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
It's 8:20.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. A small-town dealership with a big heart.
and by Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Del Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at CheWelahFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at CheWelahFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Good morning. Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. It is still December 4th, a Thursday. We are back again with myself, Chuck Ritchie. We have, of course, my ever-lovely co-host, Gina Greenwood.
Hello again.
And we have a couple of wonderful guests in our studio we're excited to have here. We have Janet and a young man, Mr. Marshall, here from Seussical Jr. to talk about all the great stuff. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming in today. How are you, Marshall? How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good.
Outstanding. You excited for Seussical Jr.?
Yes.
Are you excited to be on the radio? A little nervous? There's nothing to be nervous about. We're just a bunch of goofballs in here. You're good. You're good. You'll be fine. Look at that big smile. See, he's happy to be here.
Plus, today is the first run through.
Yes, it is.
So that'll be excellent.
Is it the first full in costume run through?
Not in costume.
Okay.
But
yeah. Well, good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Have you been enjoying it so far?
Mm-hmm.
Is this your first play?
No, this will be my 6th.
You're 6?
Oh my goodness, a pro.
Wow. So can you tell us how old you are?
I am 10 years old. I believe I started when I was 8.
Wow.
I can't remember.
So what's your part?
No, I started when I was 7.
7. That's my favorite number.
I play the part of JoJo. He is a little Who boy with wondrous imagination and gets in trouble for thinking too many things.
Ooh, I get that all the time.
Imagination, you know.
That's one of my biggest problems.
Too many things.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, oh, yeah. So what was your first play you're in? Do you remember?
It was SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. That was a good one. I had some friends of mine that were in that one. I think my good friend Patrick, I think he played Patrick, right? Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did a good job with that. That was a lot of fun.
Well, I discovered something great. La Jolla I've visited, and Dr. Seuss is from there, and I love his artwork. And my friend Linda Carter, who's passed over, and she had signed books by Dr. Seuss. But in the Foot Doctor in Colville, there's different green room, red room, whatever. So my client, we ended up going downstairs, and there's this whole incredible magical place where the Seussical is painted on the walls. So if you haven't ever seen it, it's really great. There was beanbags, but of course that was the time when they couldn't leave books out or whatever.
Yeah.
You know that time.
Yeah,
We're not going to worry about that.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
But it's the full room. It's all Dr. Seussical paintings.
Wow.
It's pretty awesome. So make it a point. You know I'm talking about the podiatrist's office, past Providence. So it's not the hospital. It's a little bit past there. But you go downstairs. And I was like, oh, my God.
Very cool.
I know.
Very cool.
Love it.
I love the Dr. Seuss books.
Me too.
Yeah. What's your favorite Dr. Seuss book?
Probably either Green Eggs and Ham or Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
My favorite is one of my kids' favorite growing up was Oh, the Places You'll Go.
That's one of my faves.
And I actually in the other room I should have brought some of them in.
Oh, the Places You Go. I bought my son that book when he was like 10.
Yeah. I've got a stack of Dr. Seuss books actually in the other room in the bookshelf. I should have brought some of those in, but yeah, we have a special edition Oh, the Places You'll Go that's glittery. So all the cover and everything is all like 3D and it sparkles and it's gorgeous. So
well, you know the trees in the books. It really is La Jolla blows a lot. You know Torrey Pines. So the trees there. When you realize you go there, you realize the inspiration that he had with the landscape and everything. Yeah. Well, plus he's incredible creative.
A lot of those, I do believe, Dr. Seuss, as he wrote the books as his children were growing up, right? And he wrote all the books for his children as they went through their life.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
And Oh, the Places You'll Go was his dedication to his books when they left to his kids when they left for college, or to his son.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so really fun stuff.
So you get in trouble, huh? Your character gets in trouble because you have such a vivid imagination. Oh, good.
Well, we don't want to give away spoilers, but
well, no, he said that.
Right? I know.
Just a little bit of the story.
Just a tiny sliver.
I think I said that out loud to myself because I was going to say, "Ooh, what kind of trouble does he get into?"
Of course, you think that. Just kidding.
So, what are some of the other plays you've done in between there? To have that many under your belt at this age is really impressive, man.
So it's really they do spring show and a winter show each year. So I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're doing great.
My dad always he makes me stop saying "us," and every time I say 5 us, he makes me do 10 push-ups.
Wow. Do you want us to hold you to that, or do you want? I won't make you do push-ups in here.
Okay.
Did you ever catch your dad saying it?
Yes, I have.
Okay, well, that's, fair game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say all the time, especially when I'm doing live stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. But don't worry about it. You're doing great. So
SpongeBob, you said, was one of them?
SpongeBob,
okay.
Finding Nemo,
okay.
Wizard of Oz.
Oh, those were awesome.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That was a really fun one.
Nice.
And 1,200 people came to that one.
Wow.
1,200. That is quite
That was Rudolph?
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible.
And then Moana. And then this show.
Outstanding.
Right on.
Do you have a favorite, or do you not want to say?
Favorite is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That was your favorite? Who'd you play in Rudolph?
Rudolph.
You were Rudolph. Awesome. The star of the show. I love it.
Oh, that's great.
I didn't catch that one. Was it a musical, or was it?
It was kind of a musical.
Yeah.
It was more really about the singing than the talking part of it.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So tell us what part are you gonna? Well, you already talked about the
JoJo.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I already knew that.
I'm paying attention.
Thank you. So I want to talk a little bit about. We mentioned it briefly yesterday, but I said I want to hear it from them tomorrow. The busing the kids in from the other schools. Now, before we really get started in the details of play, this is such a cool program that you guys are doing to get the kids from the other schools here.
It has been my dream from 30 years ago to bring kids into the theater so they can see it because, we offer it to the local schools, and sometimes they take advantage of it, and the kids like to have their friends come and see them.
Absolutely.
So that sells anyway. But we just started this program in Summit Valley and Inchelium Valley, Chuila. We've had them from Wilpennett.
Yep.
And Debbie O'Connell wrote a grant that will help pay those costs of the buses to get the kids in.
Yeah.
So,
fabulous.
And we charge minimal, and they come in. It is the best shows to come to those where all those kids, and they're just alive. You watch the kids watch the show. But, Marshall's acting in the round.
Yeah.
So he has an audience on 4 sides this time.
Oh, I love the round.
It's going to be so fun for those kids coming.
So great.
To see it. So we do 3 shows on Thursday for schools, 9, 11, 1.
Wow.
And then on Friday, they do 3 shows for schools, 9, 11, 1. Then they have opening night. So this next week's, it's crazy.
That's
but
a lot of energy.
We live there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
One of the spectacular things then, between shows on Sunday, they do a talent show. They're already asking about what they're going to do if they can do a certain thing for their talent show. So it's fun. It's awesome.
I know what I'm going to do for the talent show.
Oh, what are you going to do? Get a little closer up, like that.
I'm going to play the trumpet.
Wow.
It's actually something my dad bought called a cornet.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
There's little difference between them. One, I don't know how to say it, but the cornet, it starts off really thin and then gets wider all the way up until the horn.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds a little bit different. Only people with a really good ear can tell the difference. But a trumpet is the same all the way through until it gets to the horn.
Okay.
Excellent. Well, that's wonderful to do that for the talent show.
So I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to look up and it's a coronet.
Cornet.
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 CORNET. So yeah, I see exactly what you're talking about. They're
The shape is different, and the sound, like you said, you have to have a good ear to know the difference.
Just barely.
Subtle.
Yeah,
subtle.
You said it pretty well. A cornet has a conical bore, which the way you said it sounds better, resulting in a warmer, mellower tone, while the trumpet has a cylindrical bore that creates a brighter, more cutting sound. So I like your description better. So thank you.
So are you aware, Mom, that there's a blues jam on Sunday that you could come every Sunday, not right away because you're going to be doing a lot of other things with Susico and Junior, but you can play. People just go. Doug, Sally, and Dino host it, and then people with trombones and saxes and whoever they come and they play. And you
maybe cornets.
That's what I'm saying. It might be fun. And it's, get a pizza. It's all age event. You're familiar with that, right? 4 to 7. It's super fun. And you meet all kinds of different artists and singers and, like I said, horn players and a variety of different people from the community, and it's something to think about
and
in the future.
I know almost all the musicians there, and if you walked in with your cornet, I bet you they would be overjoyed to see you. I guarantee you
they back
would.
you up. You could just, they're really good musicians, so if you just had a tune, they can back you up.
Yeah.
Or you play solo or whatever. After this whole thing, you got this whole thing going on. So, Gina, don't get the guy on to a whole nother project.
What song are you going to be playing during the talent show?
The second part of Push It, because it's lower than the higher part, because it's A. A's pretty hard to hit for me right now. I can barely hit the upper B and upper C, but it is A, E, G, and then C, G, C, B, C, B, G.
Okay. So what song is Push It? I'm not familiar with it.
It's a song that my friends play because they are in the pep band.
Oh, okay.
And they play that at like football games.
Is it like the old 90s, like the Salt and Pepper song?
I guess so.
Push it real good. Boom, ba-dum. Is that the song? Oh, perfect. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking it was. Yeah.
Okay, we get some movement out there.
That's awesome. So the talent show, is that open to the public, or is that just something you guys are doing for the cast?
I think it's mostly for the cast and parents, but
we've had people come in, with a private invitation, but sure, you could come and watch that.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It's entertaining.
So, every year, Chihuahua does the radio station does a talent show. Chihuahua's Got Talent. It's coming up in May. And there's always cash prizes for that. Last year, I think our winner took home almost $1,000. So, yeah, there's right? See?
Start practicing, Marshall.
So
I will practice good. I will push it good.
Push it good. All right.
So, yeah.
So what's a part of your favorite connections when you've been in theater for so long? The relationships that you make and just people that you get to work with? Besides your beautiful Janet here and director. I think Ella Volz is the director of this one.
Yeah.
Ella does.
She's one of my friends.
Oh, good. She's
one of my favorite friends. She's really hardworking and
she has lots of experience.
Yeah, she has lots of experience. And I really have I like the setties. They're very nice. And the costumers and Janet. The costumers are Sharon and Gail.
They're great.
They really make the show come alive
Absolutely.
with the costumes.
They really,
and they're
really do.
Devoted, dedicated, and talented. I agree.
So the show is a combination of all the different Sue stories, correct?
Yeah, just adds a little bit to it.
Is it done? So is each act take from a different Dr. Seuss story, or are they all woven throughout the story?
They're woven throughout the story. Like, it doesn't stop. It all goes through, and it makes sense what is happening. It's like you're weaving leaves through other leaves.
Nice.
It kind of seems like weaving.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, we have the Cat in the Hat that really connects everything, and then Horton is a big part of it, and his love interest is who?
Yeah, the Who's.
It's just who? His love interest is who?
No, who is it? Yeah, who is it?
So I'm excited, and for City Sidewalks on Saturday, we're going to have a Who family join us.
Actually, you're going to have two. You're going to have the yellow Who family and the red Who family. And yesterday we were talking about their costumes are pretty much done for them, but their hair and makeup, know, the hairstyles and the makeup. So we have a set-in day tomorrow, and they're going to be working on that aspect. So by Saturday, it should be pretty effective.
That's exciting.
That's awesome.
Pretty fun.
That's awesome. So the Grinch is going to be around on Saturday. Are you in one of the families that are going to be here on Saturday?
So I'm not in one of those families. My family is Mr. Mayor and Mrs. Mayor. So I think I'm adopted from that. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I think I'm kind of just like a made-up character to go with the flow and fit in.
Fit and make the story fit.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That happens a lot of times.
So you guys mentioned the times of the schools coming, which I think is incredible. What is the show times for the public?
So the show times for the public, the first night, Friday, 7 p.m., opening night.
Okay, that's always exciting.
I don't know the other times.
But, do you have a matinee?
And on Saturday, it's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
That's a real popular one for parents with littles. And then 2 o'clock in the afternoon, then another 7 o'clock that night. And then on Sunday, we come back 2 o'clock for the show. Then we do the talent show. Then we close the show at 7 o'clock that night. And they stay till we take everything down.
Wow.
And the tickets are the Valley and Valley Drug.
They
and
are Valley Drug and Acres and online.
Online.
Go to the Chihuahua Center of the Arts page and you can buy them there. I think Sharon said yesterday there were 10 left for Friday night online.
Wow.
But I would say go to the outlets.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Wow.
And don't count on the door. Get them ahead
no.
advance.
No,
You know,
sometimes
doors
Sharon
don't
has a
happen.
few, but
yeah, but not very many.
Right.
Not
Get
very
your
much.
phones charged.
Right? Get your phone charged. What, to go buy those online?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, I'm an
Or just go to the go to the locations in our local town and get the real hard copy.
I'm an online person.
I know.
And when I throw shows, I really love it when people go buy their tickets online because then you know exactly how many you sold.
You do.
And you can just open your phone and boop. Okay, I know exactly how many tickets we sold.
Yeah. But at the same time, I love to send the people to the outlets because they love to sell tickets and they love people coming in there.
It does. It gets people in the stores.
I like that part too.
I do annoy the people at the ticket outlets because I'll call them every day. How many tickets have we sold today? And I don't know if they like that or not.
So I have a question that you may know the answer to. So tonight is the Westoff is collaborating with the Acres, and I think they're on location at the Westoff, but they're also going to do events like cookie decorating and painting. Is that right?
I think so. She's already had painting a couple of times.
Okay, I've heard that.
And cookies.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they're
it's
going
kind
to
of
collaborate.
an exciting transition for her.
I know.
Yeah.
I like cookies.
And I so appreciate Margot's new mural on the side of Westoff.
With the ski hill
With the
chair.
ski hill chairs were I know, and then they were integral, I heard, in getting the ski hill chairs placed around. And
oh yeah,
but it's awesome.
It is awesome.
I know.
I love.
We
my
live in a
mom's
beautiful town.
I love my mom's chocolate chip cookies because they're crunchy on the outside and soft and warm on the inside.
Ooh, did you bring us any? No. She's like, no. So did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yes, I did.
Are you tired of the leftovers? Or are you still eating them?
My grandpa put most of the leftovers into a soup.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
my favorite to do.
It was pretty good.
Nice.
But he put corn in it.
Corn.
What did you do? Pick the corn kernels out?
I just ate the corn kernels without everything else.
So I'm saying pick it out. So are you? Do you like to cook? Do you like to help in the kitchen? Are you a person that likes to do that?
I'm not really the best at cooking right now. I can cook a grilled cheese sandwich
Well,
at max.
I'm telling you, grilled cheese is a hit with me.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong there.
Sourdough bread.
Do you have a favorite Thanksgiving? What's your favorite part of the Thanksgiving meal?
The part where we say grace at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I was expecting turkey.
Be thankful, right?
Yes.
Every day, but for sure on that day is important.
I all year I look forward to that next day turkey sandwich. You know, where you slather the bread with cranberry sauce and
stuffing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This year, you know what we did? We took when I made the stuffing, we made it a little wetter than it should have been. So it came out a little mushy, which is I don't think I've ever had that happen before. But we ended up making patties with the stuffing, and then we air fried them so they were crispy on the outside, and then they were nice and soft in the middle, and then
like your mom's cookies.
Oh yeah,
different, right?
Yeah, that's kind of reminded me of it. And they were like little savory stuffing cookies. They were incredible.
Excellent.
Like little biscuits almost with.
Right.
Yeah, it was anyway. Not the point of the show.
We go off a little.
So you guys have a pretty grueling schedule with the shows you do. Yeah. Do you find that you keep up okay with the shows, or?
I keep up okay with school, especially that I have a paper to write every week.
Oh yeah, is it just part of your school, or do you do this?
So I do this homeschool community, and to get people motivated to finish their stuff, they have what's called tickets, and this week it's going to be really hard for me to get my paper done, but my dad says I have to get my paper done every single week unless I'm on a camp out at the weekend. Mm-hmm. And he says I have to get it done before the weekend, which is hard because, well, I've already written my keyword outline, but my mom really likes to do the keyword outline looking at after dinner. And that does not work with my schedule
Oh,
because at 5:30, that's when my rehearsal ends and she comes to pick us up. And then she goes back down to work a little bit more. And then she finally decides to come up and eat. And by now it's 7 o'clock, so then I only have 1 hour left, 1 or 2 hours left. And then just doesn't
What's
get done
the theme
until
of your What's your theme of your writing?
The theme
this
of my
time?
writing is medieval history.
Wow.
Hey, excellent.
I'm doing a story with multiple sources now. It's, I don't know what it's called, but the names of the stories, the two different sources, are all inspiring cathedrals and grandiose structures.
Wow.
Nice.
Excellent.
So this is a nonfiction? Is it like a report, or is it like a fictional story?
It's neither.
Okay.
And at the end of the year, not at the end of the year. When we make it to week 28, is when we get to read our Faces of History paper. You have to write about someone. This year I am doing Leonardo da Vinci. And my topics that I'm planning to use about him is an unwanted child, his childhood,
Wow.
his paintings, and his pranks.
Wow. For a second, I thought you were going to say Leonardo DiCaprio and how he hasn't gotten an Oscar yet. But, I think he just did, didn't he? I don't know. I think Leonardo da Vinci is a little more interesting.
That's really interesting.
So
Good
are
for
you a big history guy then? Do you like?
I don't really like history. I like math so much more, but the papers is just kind of something I have to do to get better at writing and speaking in front of my peers.
Wow.
Well, you're a really good speaker.
You really
We just
are.
met today, but yeah, I appreciate that.
So
That the acting helps with that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
So math is your favorite. It's not too often you hear kids say, "Oh, I love math." I know when I was a kid, math was pretty daunting for me. It wasn't my favorite subject. But what is there a particular thing about math that draws you to it?
I love to do mental math. My dad is always trying to get me to not do math in my head. And that's really hard for me because I find out all of the facts in my head, and then I don't show them on paper. And then my dad sees the answers; they're all correct. And then he sees my notebook and sees I have nothing written down. He sends me back down to do it again with paper.
I had a lot of that in school too, where I would just write down the answers. My teacher would say, "You need to show your work," and I think that was the part that got me, because then it goes from my brain onto the paper, and it misses my brain doesn't do the work right when I have to write it out. It does it better inside. Do you find that?
Yes.
Yeah,
So we had a guest on the show. I think it's Stalin. They have a robotic. He's in college now, but have you heard about the robotic program in Kettle Falls?
No, but in summer camp, there are things you can do for Boy Scouts, such as robotics, environmental science, and stuff like that. In Boy Scouts, I just crossed over on Tuesday, and it was really fun to finally be in the troop.
Oh, cool.
That's fantastic.
So I find that you're interested in math, and math and music are basically the same language. Do you find that you use math? Do you find that maybe, I guess I don't know how to word it, but sort of it stimulates the same parts of your brain, music and math do. Do you find do you feel a connection between your music and your math?
Sort of. I feel a little bit of connection because sometimes I'm not able to figure out what notes are what, so I have to count up with my fingers to get to the right note.
Marshall also plays the piano.
Oh, wow.
Which is what is really hard with that part.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, we could have brought our electric keyboard in here, but it's got a bad key on it that sticks. We got to get that fixed. So what do you have any other interests that you like to do?
I really want to do band.
Yeah. Nice. And is there, with the homeschooling program, is there a band that you can join, like the school band?
You can join the band. What grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade.
So
you
next
can
year.
join in 5th grade,
Right.
but my parents said it wouldn't work for our schedule because she said it's like right in the morning, so I have to wait until next year.
Oh.
And also, that's when I get to do cross country too.
Ooh. Oh, you're going to cross country ski?
Run.
Or cross country run. Sorry. I grew up in Alaska. To me, cross country is skiing.
So
yeah, the cross country team, this last year with the junior high and high school, they were just amazing. So everybody's going to want to join that group. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So my brother was in that, and his team normally got 1st or 2nd place. The only times that he got 2nd place was to this Spokane running club. It's a running club instead of a school. So there's very little people in our group, and I really want to join because when I saw my time on the turkey trot this year, it was 29:03. I really wanted to do cross country to see what my time would be for 1 mile.
Oh, yeah. So you like running. I've always found this fascinating because I'm not a person that likes running. I tried to actively avoid it most of my life. What is it about running that you like? Is it
So when you play baseball, that's really what I like to do most of the time is baseball. And running just really caught a hold of me because I want to get better at it. And my speed of running to first base is not that great right now.
right? No, I got you. When I was a kid, I was always the last, no matter what. Anytime I was like literally always the very last. I was like always the slowest person on any team I was ever on, so I always hated it. But I love your attitude. You want to get better at it, and I wish I would have had more of that when I was your age.
So what words of inspiration do you have for other people that will come like to the schools and see plays for the first time because you're bringing all these different people in? What comes from your heart as to why you like to act?
I'm not sure. Really, I liked to do all the acting. I really like to entertain people.
There you go.
And I really like to hang out with my friends there.
They're good family, right? The whole family that is formed, you come together as actors, and from the start to finish, it's a lot of devotion, a lot of dedication.
I always find that like you mentioned the family aspect, the closeness of being in theater is you get that somewhat in sports, and of course sports are very valuable for kids, but theater has a little bit. Theater is more social based, less so than the physical activity,
and more intimate to get to know the people from their real soul, right, their heart, like knowing them.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, having spent time waiting, hanging out and in between
it puts
productions
puts you in a vulnerable place. And I found I did theater as a kid growing up too, and I found that most of those relationships I made as a child, I still have those relationships, probably more so than just about anything I ever did as a kid. And it's, to me, I found that was such a huge part of my life growing up was, the relationships I made and the things I learned from being in theater.
There was this one time when we did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This person got, her name's Scout. She got the icky stomach issue, and she threw up for one show. But then she got back in on the next show. But then 1 week after the shows were done, I got the sickness.
Oh, no.
And I started throwing up.
Oh, dear.
Ew. That's the worst.
Well, you being the lead reindeer, Rudolph, was a good thing you weren't puking when,
Right?
Who would they replace you with? I don't like to throw up.
Oh, no.
Nobody does, but it really is not fun, is it?
It tastes so bad.
Ew, gross. It does. So, do you have any funny stories that come to your mind about stuff that's happened maybe backstage or, everyone has those, like, something went horribly wrong or something was hilarious or maybe a prank somebody did that was fun? Do you have any stories?
So that was my only story.
That was the story. I was going to say that's
that was...
that's pretty eventful.
That was my only story.
Yeah.
Most of the time backstage, it's just really quiet, and there's really nothing. And
well, a lot of us, Janet's probably saying, shh.
Well,
quiet.
We have some parent volunteers that come in and help do the makeup and everything. So, we station them at places, but we preach that a lot, that you have to be quiet.
Because
so
you can
hear.
really hear.
And in the configuration we're in now with the arena, the kids are entering from all around. So silence is really important.
So is this the first time you've worked in the round?
yes, my brother had a show this I don't know how to say it. This summer before the show, he did Anne of Green Gables. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yes.
And it was in the round.
Yeah, I went to that one.
And
it's fantastic.
It was really good.
So good.
And one of my friends from the SETIs, she was supposed to be acting like she got dizzy from the current wine, which was actually fruit punch.
Right, of course.
And me and my dad were there watching it, and he said he thought that she was actually going to spill a little fruit punch on him.
Oh.
That's awesome.
That was great, and I'm happy that you're doing it in the round. That's awesome.
Do you find it challenging to do it in the round, or do you...
Yes, I find it challenging to only keep your butt in the corners.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just forget that. And really, three sides can see you when your butt is in the corner.
Yeah.
So that's really what you want.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to face as many people. Because, usually on stage, you want to always make sure you're facing the audience. And when your audience is all around you, that's tough to do. Mm-hmm. I know we just recently did a Reader's Theater thing in the round, but we pulled the seats out from behind us because we could not figure out how to make that work with people seated 360 degrees around us. It's a challenging thing, but when it's done right, it's really, really cool.
That's great.
And I'm really excited to see this one. So, do you have any words out there for the people that want to come see the show?
You better buy the tickets fast if you want to go.
There you go. Good advice.
Right on. Well, really quick, there was a question I wanted to ask earlier. With baseball, what position do you play?
My coaches normally put me at catcher, pitcher, or shortstop.
Nice.
Wow.
Those were the three positions I played in school.
Really?
Or when I was a kid. Yeah. Mostly catcher though. I pitched for a couple seasons and then I kind of settled and I really love playing catcher. I got.
You're in the game the entire time.
Oh yeah.
I've gotten told that I need to decide which one because being catcher and pitcher could ruin your arm.
Well, yeah, and you can't really run that fast to go catch yourself after you throw the ball. Sorry, that was a bad joke. I always found my favorite thing to practice when I was playing catcher was to get that throw to second base, that right down low. You know what I'm talking about. You drop down your knees and you make that. Try to, especially when somebody's trying to steal, man. That was always I was always working on that throw to second base to get it just in the right place as they're sliding into second.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it hit the ground first.
Oh yeah. So do you have a preference?
Preference on what?
On which position?
I'd say pitcher.
Pitcher. That makes sense.
I want to pitch for more than 3 innings though.
I did love pitching, but I found that it really had a hard. My shoulders would get so tired and feeling like Jello by the end if I pitched too much. One time it was a playoff game. It was in Little League, and my shoulder had nothing left. And there was this guy. He was a friend of mine. He played for another team, and I knew he was a great hitter. And I was like, man, there's no way in the world I'm going to strike this kid out. And I did a little funky dance right as I was about to throw the ball and wiggled all over the place and made a funny face. And
threw him off.
He started laughing. I struck him out because he was laughing so hard. He couldn't not swing, and then he couldn't hit anything. And none of them were a strike, but he was swinging anyway. And I got him. Aaron, that was for you.
That's a funny story. So, Janet, do you have any words of inspiration to share before we exit stage left?
Well, Gina, you said something earlier about kids coming to see the show and maybe it's their first time. And I tell the kids that you might find a kid that this is the first show that they've ever seen, and you'll hook them
And
for
inspire
life.
them.
You'll inspire
Get
them.
the chills going. I just got the chills.
That's right. So, I just think it's such a cool program, and just how fun is it to interview this kid? You see,
it's incredible.
I directed Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and partially because I knew I had him.
Nice.
So
Yes.
he's a good one.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
he's fun. He's a good singer too.
This just about does it for our time. Marshall, it was a pleasure to meet you, man. Hope to see you a lot around town a lot and see you in a lot more shows coming up. I really appreciate you coming on the show, and I've enjoyed meeting you. So
very much.
Do you have any parting words for us before we get out of here?
I just like to say Janet's stories are the funniest.
Nice. Janet's great.
She's got a few.
Thanks, Marshall. You're the only one that's ever said that.
Oh, and a huge thank you to Janet for coming in today and for everything you do.
Thank you.
It's truly
Thank you.
inspirational.
Many years. Wow.
It's a great experience.
Oh, it really is.
To do this.
It really is. I like to say, there's a lot of times, when we try to bring kids on the show, like, oh, we have school, and the kids are going to remember this experience for the rest of their life.
Absolutely.
Whatever they did in second period math that day, they're probably never going to remember. But I love getting kids involved in radio and bringing you guys on because you'll probably remember this for a long time.
When we first started, together, that the whole theme of for me too, energetically, was inspired youth.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so important, and then we shape shifted to inspired humans. But it's awesome that you're in a homeschool group, and we still believe that even the public school kids, it's education. So hopefully, anybody listening, if they see someone that would like to bring it, they miss one period.
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely. But look what you gain, right?
Oh, absolutely.
The experience and the fun and being on the radio.
So,
it's kind of fun.
Wendy online says, good morning, everybody. And really quick, we are out of time. We got to get out of here. Remind us one last time before we get out, what are the show dates?
The show dates are December 11th through the 14th, and the first 6 shows are for the local school children.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, 7 p.m. is opening night, and then the rest of the shows are for the general public.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Very cool. And get your tickets at Acre Drug, Valley Drug, online at the CheweeLaCenterForTheArts.org.
Excellent.
And is there any other in-person ticket locations?
I think that's
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Get them soon.
Get them soon.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming in so much, and thank you guys for coming and helping out with the city sidewalks on Saturday. It's going to be
fun.
A lot of fun.
Super fun.
And thank you so much for listening to KCHW 102.7. This has been your KCHW Morning Show. You can tune in tonight right here on KCHW from 6 to 8 p.m. for Pretty Static with Leah B. 8 to 9 p.m., our Keltas in a Twist. And then from 9 to 11, we bring you Acoustic Cafe. And join us tomorrow morning on the KCHW Morning Show with myself, Paula Randall. And we have a very special guest tomorrow that I can't remember his name off the top of my head because it's on my phone. But tune in tomorrow morning and you'll find out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But thank you guys again so much for listening to KCHW. This has been your morning show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
To be continued.
Have a great one, guys.
All right. Thank you.
It's 9:02.
Your KCHW Morning Show, made possible by a donation from God